Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel and Vlogmas day 3. I'm sorry I did not post on Monday. The last weekend got a little bit too busy. I did manage to film some bits, but essentially I ended up seeing my friends for one day on Saturday. They came down from another county. And the next day I went to another county with my housemate to see my other friends from university. And then Monday I ended up taking Phil into the vets for a second day because he got sick on Saturday. I think he may have had a stroke and conjunctivitis and was dehydrated. So he cost me about 60 quid in vet bills. So yeah, I had to go take him to the vets Saturday and Monday, and then had to do some baking for work, and I had to finish off my Christmas tree because we had our Christmas competition this week. So I just did not get a chance to really pick up the camera, and what I did pick up the camera, it sucked in footage. And what I wanted to do was wrap my Christmas presents, which I obviously did not get around to doing. So what you're seeing in front of me is the Christmas presents for the people who I know are not going to be watching this because they don't even know about this YouTube channel. So I'm going to be wrapping their presents today. Just want to have like some facts because shoved in there, because I'm going to be wrapping with brown paper. Reason why is because it's more recyclable than other wrapping papers. Generally, if you have wrapping paper that has got glitter on it or foily stuff on it, it can't be recycled. The way of testing if it is recyclable paper or not is the scrunch test, where you scrunch it up, and if it expands back out then it's got plastic in it and it can't be recycled. If it stays scrunched up then it is paper and you can recycle it. So I kind of want to stay green this year, and brown paper is so much cheaper than wrapping paper, you get loads of it. So I'm wrapping in brown paper and I'm going to be decorating it in terms of like ribbons and string. So ways I decorate is I've got a combination of ribbons. So I've got some of these and this ribbon, and I usually double tie a ribbon. Also got some more that I saved from last year's presents. I think this I saved from a gift someone gave me. So yeah, save those. I make my own tags and then with calligraphy on it. Basically I'm going to show you how I wrap and just have a little sit down chat really. I think I'm going to start with these. So these are for my cousins. It's kind of a bit late, but it's kind of gift ideas really as well. So I've got a cousin who is 6 years old and the other one is 4 years old, but the 6-year-old is turning 7 in February and the 4-year-old is turning 5 in July. So they're kind of in that halfway stage of changing because they're not toddlers anymore, and they're going into sort of a young child. So they're kind of changing in their things that they like, and obviously clothing. So it's a bit of a tricky stage to buy for, because you don't want to buy something too young, but you don't want to buy something too old for them because they won't understand it and it'll just not be played with. So I kind of went in between thing. Now last time I saw them, which was in September, August time, in the summer holidays, we played pretend. That seems to be something that they're getting more into, as opposed to actual toys now. But when we were playing pretend, we were pretending to be PJ Masks, which is a cartoon that they watch, and to be honest it's not that terrible to watch with them. So but both of them have decided their own characters. So one of them's Catboy, one of them's Gecko. I tend to be Owlette when I play with them. So I decided to go get them some tops so we could play pretend even better, and they can go around and just say that they're Catboy and just have fun in general. So I got them 2 t-shirts. I got them on Amazon because I couldn't actually find them anywhere else, and it just has Catboy on one and Gecko on the other, and I got them in a size up so that they will last longer. So yeah, I'm going to start with wrapping these. Now, to be honest, they're kids, so they're not going to be too fussed about the wrapping. This was my wrapping paper from last year. It's just reindeers that are on it. To be fair, the boys would probably care more about this than they would brown paper, because it's Christmas, it's going to be Christmas paper. That was not neat. That's a tip. So if you've done it too short, like paper, and it's not going to wrap, do it diagonally and then it's going to be enough, so you're not wasting any paper that way. Where did I put my tape? So that's one done. So yeah, I didn't put enough in, so I had to rotate it round, and now I've just done it up and made sure I made the angles there. I'm just going to do them tags. So I actually have a calligraphy pen because I do calligraphy in my bullet journal. So I'm just going to get one of them, and to be honest, calligraphy is pretty simple to do. There's loads of YouTube videos on it, and once you've got your own style as to how you do your calligraphy, then it's a lot easier to do. I've done Merry Christmas, and then I've put Thomas. Boys, I've got a series of ribbons that I have bought from just Paper Chain, £5 for 8 of them. And I'm just gonna go, I think I'm gonna go green for Thomas, because it's a boy, and I think I'll just do red for Oliver, just so we know who's the two, or so I know. All I've done for the boys, because it's just so simple, is get a bit of ribbon and thread this through, and then that's their present done. One present down. So I'm just going to do the same now for the other one. This year I've really struggled with my mental health, and my friend Tom, his family have been amazing at, I don't know, just accommodating for me. So like when I've gone round his house, like his parents would make me feel so welcomed. His mum would let me ride a horse. I would have dinner around there. I've had Easter around there because they didn't want me being on my own for Easter. Like, they've just been so amazing this year, and I have a really good relationship with them as well. So this year I wanted to get them something just to sort of say thank you for what they've done for me, because not a lot of families, I mean, a lot of families out there are nice, but when you're friends with your friends, you're not really friends with their family, and they've just been so amazing this year. So I really wanted to get them something small, but something that shows my appreciation for what they've done for me. So I went shopping with him so I can know what they like. So his mum has got an Agatha Christie, The Pale Horse book, because she loves reading Agatha Christie, and this is her favourite book, and he doesn't think she has this. So got her the book, and then his dad likes Stella beer, and it's got a really nice beer glass to go with it. So he's got 2 bottles and a beer glass, and I think that was only £15 or something, so it wasn't actually too expensive. And this book was £9. So again, it's nothing too expensive, but it's something small to say thank you for what you've done for me. So where's the scissors gone? I'm going to do this a lot in this video, I can tell. So this is where the creativity starts first. So I'm going to use this as a way to like decorate it. But I'm going to put a string up, like a ribbon underneath it. So I think for her, I'm going to use this one. You can either go around the middle or you can go around the edge, which is quite nice. I want to go around the middle for this one. And then I'm gonna get some tape and stick the first side down, and then go around and connect the two. Then I'm going to get this and get a generous amount, a very generous amount, and this is going to be the one that's going to go over top it and going to form a bow. I've done it around and I've just tied it once. And this is where I'm going to get the tag. And that's that one done. I'm just going to wrap this one quickly. And that's that one. So. You know what? I'm running out of paper. That's all I got left. We'll work with it. I need to get more, but I'll do the pressing things first. Dan? Yeah, could you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Wait, are you going to Canterbury?
Yes.
When are you going?
Imminently.
Can I come with? Because I need to get some stuff.
3 hours later.
Okay, story time. So, it is now 4 o'clock. So my housemate and I went to town he needed to pick up a cheque and I needed to pick up more paper and some food because this girl was broke about a week ago, so she didn't have any food. So we went into town and his car broke down. Luckily we had a PCSO behind us and I got out, pushed his car and went up to the PCSO and asked if he could put his lights on to warn others basically that something's going on. So I was pushing Daniel's car, PCSO was driving behind us. We parked it up in a parking space and we wrote on there that it was broken and we waited for recovery. PCSO was there because I managed to push. Daniel was very impressed that I could push his car. And then the car decided to work. We don't really know what happened. It was just like a sudden loss of power. There was a car in front of us that was parking and when Dan slowed down he stalled his car and then it just wouldn't start again. The PCSO behind us, because he was single crewed, he radioed for more assistance, so we ended up having 3 police cars helping us, like to try and figure out what's best to do. Because technically where we weren't in an unsafe position, and we weren't causing a total road blockage, but it was blocked enough to slow the traffic down considerably and cause a traffic jam. We got to Waitrose got my papers, he got what he needed, and we got back home and everything's fine now. Why isn't this working? But we made it. So yeah, it is now a lot later in the day. And it started raining after we'd broken down. So that was even better. So it's been quite a day. And I still need to get ready for my Christmas party. Secret Santa. Now, I think we had a budget of about £10 for our Secret Santa. And I had someone who's only recently joined our job. So I don't really know anything about her. So I stalked her on Facebook. Figured out that she had a dog, that she had a kid. And that was about it. That's all I figured out from. So I went into Primark here, and they actually had a whole bunch of a section of gifts under £10, or £10 and under. And I was like, you know what, that's brilliant. So I went over there, and I found for £3 a sausage dog stress ball, which I thought would be just quite a bit of a fun present, really, because we have an extremely stressful job, because we work in the emergency response centres taking 999 calls, and yeah, so it can get stressful at times, so I thought that would be a good present for her. Then I got her reindeer spoons for hot chocolate, because A, who doesn't like hot chocolate for Christmas time, and I thought if she's got kids, because I didn't know if they were her kids or if she's like an aunt or something, I don't know, but I thought it might just be nice for her or for her and the kids to have hot chocolate. So I got the reindeer spoons for that, for £4, and then to top it off for another £4, so it went over by £1 basically. I got her a scarf because I love scarves, and hopefully she'll love it too. To be honest, I'm kind of gutted that I'm giving this one away because I do love it. But it was £4, and Primark seems to be, I find, are really good for their scarves, so just cut that away. That will be a very nice, warm, snuggly present. I always find it's easier shopping for girls than it is boys, because my family it's me, my mum, my sister, and then dad. So we're an all-girl family pretty much. I'll do this one next. Any like little things like that, I wouldn't cut it off because, well, not this one anyway, because it's part of the opening of it, so I'm just going to stick it down so it's out of the way. That way I don't have like a funny lip and it's just a square. So that's that. I'm not like an expert wrapper, I feel. I've never done any sort of like professional wrapping at all, in terms of, no, that sounds really silly, but I've never worked, for example, in retail and wrapped for people, because we just didn't do that. I used to work at H&B. We don't do that at H&B. And before my current job, that was the only job I've had. So this is just something I've learned off my mum, and just, to be honest, just taking the time to do it. Because mum used to do, well, or she still does really, she always does her Christmas wrapping on her bed at home. And I used to just, when I was a kid, and it obviously wasn't my stuff, I used to just sit on mum's bed, and we just have a chat about anything really. Just a girly chat, chit chat while she's wrapping presents. And I don't know, I used to help her like with the labels and like giving my finger if she needed a finger to hold something down. And we just, that's how we did it really. That's how we did the wrapping, and I just picked it up from her. And I just saw the beauty in it and the art. Like, some people just throw wrapping paper together and that's done. And I do kind of see it like, as adults, we don't really have a lot of time anymore to just spend and dedicate time to wrap presents, because it can take a long time to do. And I've still got presents that I need to wrap after these ones. So I do understand it, but I just think sometimes just take it. I just watched my mum all the time just take the time to wrap, and they came out beautiful, and I think that's what made part of Christmas for me as a kid. It was just stunning, like how beautiful the presents were under the tree. It was just, for me, that's part of Christmas. It wasn't just the gifts, it was the wrapping of the gifts and the excitement of it, and waking up Christmas morning looking at how Mum's done it, really, and made it look so beautiful. So that is why Christmas, one of the reasons why Christmas is my favourite time of the year. Just for that reason, really. The lights, the presents, food. And the other thing that I love, and I was explaining it to Mum, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in our family who loves Christmas as much as I do. It's the only time we can sit around at a table together as a family. And that sounds really stupid because a lot of families do that anyway on a daily. But my sister got really, really ill when I was a kid. Like, I think I was 9. And when I was 13, she stopped walking and she was in a wheelchair. So she couldn't sit at a dinner table because of where it was. There was like a massive step down and we didn't have like anything. We had a ramp, but it didn't really help much because we couldn't get the wheelchair to the location of where our dinner table was. So actually having Christmas was the only time my sister would make the effort to get out of her chair and sort of, not crawl, but she would walk using her knees, basically walk on her knees to get to the Christmas table. And it would take her, like, it would take most of her energy just to do that. And it was just one of those things that I just really appreciated as a kid, that she'd take the time to do that. And just so we can have Christmas dinner around a table together. And I've lost my scissors again. So yeah, that's the reason why I love Christmas. So for me, the time and energy is so worth it. Get those little moments of absolute happiness. It's not always about the presents. They're nice, the gifts, and it really is time for it. It's just family time for me. It's the one time of the year I get to see all my family and eat so much food. Comment down below, actually, now that I've said that, comment down below your favourite part of Christmas. I think that would be fun. What's the best bit of Christmas that gives you just pure and innocent joy? That's a good one. So this is how I put presents together. Get the tape, fold a bit over, it's really hard to show you this, and then fold it over again, and you've basically made your own double-sided tape. So I'm just going to put that at the back on the paper and stick that down. I'm going to do the same on this present. I'm trying to think about where the best place to put it is, and I'll stick that there. I'll do another one like that, I think. Okay, so now that shouldn't move, or shouldn't move much when I do this. Okay, fold this back over. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to put person's name at the front to say who it's for. Where's the pen? There it is. So it's for Holly. Got her name at the front, and then we got Secret Santa at the back, and that is Secret Santa done. That is the end of today's Vlogmas, guys. I hope you enjoyed it somewhat and that it wasn't too boring for you guys. The other presents that I've got left to wrap are for people who might watch this. Not 100% sure though. So just for the sake of not spoiling their Christmas and their Christmas presents, I'm not going to be showing those today. But I hope you enjoyed this and that it gave you some ideas about wrapping, it gave you some put you possibly in the Christmas mood, and maybe some gift ideas, especially for any Secret Santa ones. So I really do hope you got something out of this. Like I said earlier, comment down below what your favourite part of Christmas is, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below anything else that you want to see from my channel. I don't know if there's going to be a Vlogmas number 4 yet. I'm still thinking about maybe doing a Christmas Day one, but we'll see what happens. But if not, if I don't see you guys till then, have a great Merry Christmas, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!